portion about Shidduchim.
Okay, go ahead.
And it comes on 3 stanzas and says about Shidduchim, is it a good Shidduch if everything is okay with the other person except for the most critical thing for me, which is the woman does not like or understand the mystical aspect of the Torah. This is the first part.
I mean, women not obligated to in the mystical part of the Torah. So even men not obligated to go into mystical part. And for many men, it's actually like it's destructive. So how do I know? How do I know? I was researching one heretic, and he was saying about Mashiach. I don't know if I said it. It happened 2 days ago, and he said, I don't know if I said it now, but I'm going to repeat it if I said it. So the guy said that the Rabbi is Mashiach, right? So it's very interesting. So he said about no, I think I said it. So like all of the Hasidim, not the only true Hasidim Chabad. He said on the camera, it's like several thousand views, right? And these Hasidim, they Litvaks, so meaning garbage, according to his opinion. So and it actually something happened. Right, that somebody came into the lady was depressed. Right, this was like she was a cleaning lady. So here's a story. So she came from Russia, like a lady, and she had the whole family, her daughter, her son-in-law, kids, right, grandchildren. They did not let them go. It was in I don't know maybe 80s. Right, 70s, I don't know, 90s, I don't know when, what doesn't matter. So she was, and she felt very alone, and she came to be like a cleaning lady in Crown Heights, where all these Chabadnik lives. No, not all of them, but many of them lives. Right, and she would stay. And one time she was late, and this Chabadnik said, "Look, please stay with us on Shabbos." She said, "No," and they said, "Please stay." And then Shabbos over. She said, "Okay, I'm going to go home. Thank you very much." I said, "No, not allowed. You have to go and to tomorrow. Rabbi is going to give the dollars." And she said, "Oh yeah, very interesting. And how does it work?" They explained, and they said, "Look, he speaks Russian. Right? The Rabbi speaks Russian. So and to just tell them that maybe he can help with your family." Right, and it's very interesting. So she stands in line. True story or not, only God knows, right? So that's how this clown is saying the story, and her term came, and she took the dollar, and Rabbi said, "Why are you so upset?" She said, "How can I not be upset? My family got stuck in Russia, and they're not letting them out, and I'm here." And he said, "By next Shabbos, it's going to be good news." And he gives, here's $1 for your daughter, here's $1 for your son-in-law, here's for this child, for that, how many grandchildren? Okay, for all of the grandchildren, he gave $1. And the lady said, by next Shabbos, they could try in like a few weeks now, right? And they say, on the Wednesday, she got a call from your daughter from Vienna, so there were no direct connection because of Cold War. Right, so from Vienna, so they call her, "Mother, we're in Vienna, you don't know what happened." On Sunday, they call us to KGB, and they say, "Get out of this country now, we don't want to see your faces, and we have to dump everything, and just take some clothing and run away." It did not happen. Never happened like that. But okay, let's say we believe this is Chabadnik. So and we are in Vienna, and we actually already on a plane, and we're going to go. So by Friday we should be in New York, so to reunite with you. So okay, so he's and she said, and she said when she would see this what is it the portrait of the Rebbe, she said, I know who is he. He's Mashiach. So she called Mashiach, and they asked her how is he's Mashiach. How do you know he's Mashiach? Are you a prophet? He said, no, I'm going to tell the story. And that's how this story revolved. So not one word this guy said about God. Maybe God did the miracle. Exactly zero. Understand? So they say it came about from Rabbi. Like that's what they do. Understand? I apologize. I forgot the question. Could you remind me the question? I apologize.
Yes, is it a good shidduch if everything is okay with the other person except for the most critical thing for me, which is the woman does not like or understand the mystical aspect of the Torah.
Okay, so that's the story. So the mystical, even for a minute, it's like okay. So that's and okay. So here we go. The mystical. And this guy is this Chabadnik is also a little mystical in his dream, right? And I would say like, and after he like derided the whole Jewish nation, all of this Hasidim, other Hasidim, like all the other Litvish, like Litvish garbage for you. That's Ashkenazi, like a garbage for you. Yeah, that's garbage for them. He's not hypocrite, this guy, right? And I would see like I would expect to have some angry protest in the commentary. I go, no, all of the blessing, Rabbi is such a precious guy, this, that, and I see the faces, and I know some of our people who comment on our channel. First of all, some will have their like not picture, like a few guys have a picture, some have like not a photo, some have photographs, some have picture that, and some names I just remember, and I see these clowns that comment on our like one what shorts, and they on this guy clown what is it channel. They like the stories. So there is some people who they are mystics, they like the story and they never advance. You understand? So I never seen like I saw 5 people, unfortunately. From my channel, they like give our channel. I give a good compliment, but they on this clown channel they give the same compliment. You know what I'm saying? They just like the story. Did they ever comment on halachic things, on Ramban? So in that class I do Ramban, like deep analysis. Like simple like explanation of the verses, Rashi, like some Rashi very deep, but simple. You don't need me. But deep Ramban, when you need to explain, they give you a background, even the commentary, to explain the commentary. So that's what we do. Never ever one of these clowns left a message there. I'm most likely they never watched. Right, so to be to deep spiritual, I mean, into this Kabbalah stuff, and I don't know. So just leave the lady alone. She likes cooking. She likes do whatever she does. Men made this way, women made this way, and that's it. So, right. So, for example, when I study, my wife does not bother me. And some subjects she does not care. Okay, so most likely she would, for example, would fall asleep if she would hear what I learned today, right, about the shlichus and you can appoint somebody represent you in court and how you can do it to collect the debt, all of the details back and forth, understand? Women are different, but she likes the story, she likes the development, that the Musar she loves, absolutely. And so that's should not be a showstopper. Absolutely. If she's God-fearing, that's the most important. All other things, irrelevant. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why our sages actually forbade women to learn Talmud. Right? Not because the women are stupid or something, right? Why? Because first of all, women do not have Eitz Hara, and she would if she would get taste of it, she would never leave the Talmud. She would learn the day and night. She would say, "Who needs this taking care of the babies, right? Or this husband? Who needs this husband to make myself happy? I make myself happy with learning Talmud of these sugyas, like mind blowing. You understand? So that's why sages say if you allow women to learn Talmud, she's never going to get married. So that's why we should keep them apart. Not because they're like all of the feminists saying this, they do not value women. Absolutely opposite is true. So she has his role. She has her role in life, and he has his role in life. They should not switch. Men are men, women are women, and that's it. So it's a long answer, but short answer. Yeah, it should not be a stopper. That does not mean that she's less spiritual, for sure. Okay. You're welcome.
So on this question, so shouldn't it be like a priority to look forward to getting to know someone, to have like a potential shidduch, to have mentally stimulating conversations with all the time?
Mentally stimulated conversation. I mean, you cannot have always the mentally stimulated conversation. You need to talk about the. I mean, when you married, about shopping, who is going to shopping, buy milk, buy cheese, buy chicken, but this big tomato is not good. Buy smaller tomatoes. Like I mean, it's not only about spiritual things, right? Who's going to take out the garbage? So proper for men to volunteer, right? And other things. Right, but everything should have its place. You understand? So my wife said, it's Friday. Don't talk to me. So I mean, like don't start conversation about next week on Friday, like afternoon, like even in the morning. She's too busy. She's concentrated. She has a list of things to do. So I'm trying to just stay away. Okay, so she's there. I go to another room and try not to be like. Of course, I ask what if I can help. I do what I can, but otherwise, just stay away. You understand? So women are naturally they're spiritual, and if she like to learn, so yeah, if you learn other things, halacha you can learn together, some musar you learn together, like chumash you can learn together. This novi stories like in Yaakov. So I almost finished with my wife in Yaakov. In Yaakov is a story from a Talmud. So it we're not finished yet. Maybe 4 years, right? But we're doing once a week, maybe 4 years, maybe more. I don't know. We did not finish. Okay.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
The second part of this question says, B, does it change something if she has a tradition of her parents being from the Davidic line?
No, there is no change because the Davidic line passed by men, not by women, right? So I mean, maybe she's a royal blood, but that's irrelevant. There's no restrictions, nothing.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Last part of this question. And does it change something if the Shidduch is a Bat Anusim from the Pathun tribes and she does not want to return to Judaism? She likes being Muslim, but at the same time she wants to be considered Bat Israel.
That's very strange situation. I mean, I guess that the situation exists. I mean, if she wants to stay Muslim, it's like Muslim or Shmuslim. It's like it's not a religious person. For us, it's forbidden to marry such a person. And for men, because it's guaranteed that she's going to bring him down. Man, very soon. If he's spiritual, with all his spirituality. Understand? So we don't consider. And I had these conversations like that's why it's okay. Of course, this Jewish what is it? This dating system is not it's not ideal. Nothing is ideal, but it's the best that is available. Right? To read the resume first before you meet, because after you meet, you get some I don't know some say think like physical attraction. Okay, so let me just mute. Could you mute your microphone, please? Mute your microphone, please. Okay, I think I can mute. 1 second. Let me mute. Okay, no problem. Okay, no mute. Okay, so yeah, so so if you meet, so you have this physical attraction, but if you like meet somebody on a paper, so you see the resumes, you said, okay, that's not for me. So that's why it's like proper to read the resume and say it's not for me. And some people very proficient as I gave one guy resume. So no, this girl is not for me. I said, how do you know? Just looking, I read this resume like it's not complete resume. It's like there is a short version, there is a long version. If they like the short version, it's very interesting. Right? And he said, but look, it says here this yeshiva. I said, so what? So she said, she's not going to go with me. And guess what? He was about 100% right. So in that yeshiva, they brainwash these girls that they need only professionals. So if he's not a professional, who needs this life? You understand? Like only profession fits people. That's basically he said. I said no, but maybe I asked him. I think I said maybe I think you're going to be a good match. So can you give the resume? He said yes, but tell her that I want to learn Torah. I tell her that he wants to learn Torah, and she said through her father, absolutely not. We need somebody like who making money. We don't need these bums who learn Torah. Even though the girl is from yeshiva, so it's like a good famous yeshiva, Bes Yaakov. Right? But they arrange them to have profession and work, and there's nothing wrong with working, but so what I'm trying to say. So don't when you see on the resume, it's not. So she's not religious. She's not this. Okay, but she's going to get be religious, like be stable, for 6 months, 1 year. So yeah, then we get married. If she's going to marry to somebody else, let it be somebody else. But I cannot risk my soul and go into this into this what is it danger situation. Absolutely not allowed. Not allowed to lose your risk your spiritual future, right?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe that was the last question of the board. Yes, it was. Yeah. So may I ask
Yeah,
a
go
question?
ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
So what about a question that I made yesterday about the prophecy that was given to fools and to children? So I was thinking, those people, I mean, fools and children are usually people that are ignored. Like, people do not take them seriously. So I was wondering, like, did Hashem give the prophecy to those who are ignored as a measure for measure punishment to Am Israel for ignoring those who had prophecy?
It's very interesting. Maybe. I mean, it would be measure for measure. Yeah. It's very maybe.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.